Did you know that all major scuba agencies follow the same minimum standards when it comes to training new divers? Yet, each one has its own unique flavor. Today, we're going to take a much deeper look at scuba certification agencies so we can learn the shocking truth about them and see what really makes them stand out. Now that we've set the stage, it's time to take a deeper dive into the major players. What if I told you that the agency with the biggest name recognition isn't always the best fit for every diver? The truth about PADI, SSI, and NAUI might surprise you. When it comes to scuba diving certification, PADI, SSI, and NAUI are often the first names that come to mind. PADI, the largest and most recognized agency globally, offers a comprehensive range of courses suitable for divers of all skill levels. Their modular training system allows for flexibility through e-learning, confined water sessions, and open water dives. This accessibility has made PADI a go-to choice for many aspiring divers. But here's where things get interesting. Despite its popularity, PADI has faced criticism for focusing on quantity over quality. I've heard numerous stories from other divers that often look down upon PADI. However, my take on this is much more grounded. PADI does what it does well, offering a great entry point for divers into scuba diving and options to grow from a beginner. PADI, on the other hand, does not excel in more advanced diving certifications, so that's often where many divers will outgrow them. Also, above all the agencies, PADI has had the most impeccable marketing to market scuba diving as being a friendly and inviting sport. While I think we all know as divers it has its challenges, and you might disagree that maybe PADI lowers the bar, but you need new divers in a sustainable environment. Any sport needs new people wanting to explore it, and this opens the door, and PADI has done that better than any other organization. On the other hand, SSI emphasizes innovation and environmental stewardship in its training approach. They offer interactive digital learning platforms and have a strong focus on responsible diving practices. When I took my open water from SSI, I noticed a more personalized approach with a smaller class size. This allowed for more one-on-one training time with our instructor, which I found invaluable for building my confidence and skills. Now it takes a different approach altogether, known for its rigorous instructor training programs and commitment to high standards to diver education. NAUI follows a more traditional classroom-based approach. While this might not appeal to those seeking the convenience of online learning, it's respected for its thoroughness and focus on proficiency. I haven't personally taken a NAUI course, but I know fellow divers I've met speak highly of the in-depth knowledge they gained. It's important to realize that each agency has its strengths and its weaknesses. PADI's extensive network of dive centers and instructors provides unmatched accessibility and convenience. However, this can sometimes lead to inconsistent training standards and instructor quality in some regions. SSI, while gaining recognition for its quality training, may not have certifications universally accepted as PADIs in certain areas. This could potentially limit your diving options in certain destinations or job opportunities, but as far as I've seen, SSI is really regarded almost on equal level as PADI. So how should you choose? Ultimately, your decision should align with your specific goals and learning preferences. If you're looking for a quick entry into recreational diving with flexibility to dive shops almost anywhere, PADI is probably your best bet. If you prefer a more personalized approach with a focus on environmental consciousness, SSI could be the way to go. And if you prioritize rigorous training and skill mastery, NAUI might be a perfect fit to help lead you into more advanced training eventually. Keep in mind that your choice isn't set in stone. Many divers, myself included, ended up getting certifications with multiple agencies as they progress in their diving journey. Each certification adds to your skill set and opens up new opportunities for underwater exploration. Sometimes the one you choose may be because it's the only one available, and that's okay. While recreational diving certificates open many doors, some divers find themselves craving for more. Have you ever wondered why some enthusiasts switch agencies as they advance? The answer lies in the hidden world of specialized training that can challenge your underwater experience. When I first started diving, I thought getting my open water certification was the ultimate goal. But as I gained more experience, I realized there is so much more to explore. That's when I discovered agencies like SDI, TDI, GUE, and RAID, each offering unique pathways for divers looking to push their limits. Let me show you how these specialized agencies differ from the big names we've discussed earlier. SDI, or Scuba Diving International, and its technical diving branch, TDI, focus heavily on advanced and technical diving training. They offer specialized courses in areas like wreck, cave, and ice diving. GUE, or Global Underwater Explorers, takes a completely different approach. Known for its rigorous standards and emphasis on teamwork, GUE courses require significant time and financial investment. When I took my first GUE course, I was surprised to find that they don't recognize certificates from other agencies. Everyone starts from scratch with their fundamentals course, ensuring all divers meet the GUE's high standards from the get-go. RAID, the Rebreather Association of International Divers, caught my attention with its modern approach to diver education. They offer flexible training options and user-friendly online learning platforms, which I found particularly appealing, balancing diving with other commitments. It's important to realize that these agencies cater to specific niches within the diving world. TDI, for instance, is popular in technical diving hotspots like Thailand, Malta, and Indonesia. Many divers, myself included, started with recreational courses from other agencies before transitioning to TDI, GUE, or RAID for other training. These agencies focus less on offering beginner courses. Although GUE does actually have some beginner recreational courses, they cater to divers that generally want to pursue more advanced and thorough education than SSI and PADI offer. However, their specialized focus on technical and rebreather diving is a huge draw for divers looking to expand their skills. I found their courses to be more challenging, but also more rewarding, pushing you to become a better diver. One key difference I noticed with these specialized agencies is their approach to skill development. SDI and GUE, for example, place a stronger emphasis on mastery with small class sizes and more personalized instruction. This focus on proficiency before progression resonated with me, as it built my confidence in the water. Ultimately, the decision to switch agencies often comes down to finding specialized training that aligns with your evolving interests. Pursuing education from these more specialized training will force you to become a much better diver, even for those still mostly doing recreational dives. I speak from experience after taking a course with GUE, and I still enjoy and primarily focus on recreational diving. After exploring various agencies, you might think you've cracked the code to finding the perfect diving education. But here's the twist. The most critical aspect of your scuba training isn't tied to any logo or brand name. It's something far more personal and impactful. Let me show you what I've learned through my journey with multiple agencies. When I first started diving, I was laser focused on choosing the best certification agency. I spent hours comparing PADI, SSI, and NAUI, convinced that picking the right one would guarantee my success as a diver. But as I gained more experience and certifications, I realized that I had been missing the point entirely. It's important to realize that most scuba agencies follow global standards set by the World Recreational Scuba Training Council, WRSTC. This means you'll learn the essential skills regardless of which agency you choose. The real difference lies in how these skills are taught and the additional focus areas of each agency. The shocking real truth of it all is the quality of your instructor often matters more than the agency they represent. I've had amazing instructors who made complex concepts crystal clear, and I've had mediocre ones who left me feeling unprepared regardless of which agency logo that was on their t-shirt. Further, your own personal connection with some of the instructors may be better than others. It might be down to how you mesh, as well as their experience and teaching capability. Some instructors may be brilliant, but they also could be total jerks. One particularly eye-opening experience came during an advanced open water course. The instructor's passion for diving was infectious. He went above and beyond the curriculum, sharing real-world experiences and practical tips that no manual could provide. This instructor's dedication and expertise made the world of difference in my skill development and confidence in the water. Further, the level of depth and personal care and instruction I got from my instructor when I took the certification with GUE was truly on another level. These are the experiences that make me feel genuine connections and someone I want to learn from. Maybe the agency has a bit to do with this, but ultimately, I believe it's the people, and maybe those people are attracted to some agencies. It's important to realize that instructor qualifications and ongoing professional development vary across agencies. Some require their instructors to undergo continuous training, which often translates to higher quality of education for you. When choosing a course, don't look at the agency name. Ask about the instructor's experience and specializations. Further, diving with certain agencies also introduces you more to their local communities, and some of those will click better with you or align with your ultimate goal as a diver. If you're in a stage of more relaxed and fun diving, PADI and SSI may be more appealing. If you want to get into cave diving and take things up a notch, you might naturally gravitate to GUE, TDI, or RAID. You might think after all this information, you've got the perfect formula for choosing a scuba agency. But here's the real secret. There isn't one. The best agency for you is the one that aligns with your diving aspirations and learning style. Most of all, it's important not to stress the agency anywhere near as much as the instructors you meet, as it's the genuine local and human connection that will stick with you much longer than the agency name. If you want to dive deeper into this topic, check out my next video that gives you a roadmap of the scuba courses that I found most beneficial and will help you save time and money. Check it out here. And until next time.